Hello YouTube and welcome to Draco Ray Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about Warzone contrast settings, visuals, right? NVIDIA in-game overlay has some awesome filters that one of my buddies DESIIPHER showed me. It's helping a lot with the clarity, especially with the new map that has been implemented for Verdansk 84. The coloration is all off. The rose skin was already hard to see and now it's even more difficult, but we have some fixes for you. We're going to get inside here, show you what's up and make you a better player. As usual, no BS, no fluff. Here we go. Here we are inside Warzone and the game itself. First thing I want to explain is you need to know what the NVIDIA GeForce experience is. You also need to know where to go. So after you install it and have it going, it is running in your task manager, or you can open the app itself. I'm right clicking here. I'm going to click NVIDIA GeForce experience right here. After you get in here, you're going to want to go to settings and you're going to want to make sure you're in general and that in-game overlay is actually turned on. In the past, the in-game overlay was causing some issues with Warzone, but I'm not seeing that anymore. And this is great because NVIDIA GeForce Experience actually offers and has a lot of great options to enhance the overall gaming experience for you. So one of these things being when you do Alt-Z inside the game and bring it up, it has in-game filters, okay? Performance, screenshots, photo mode, tons of great stuff. Experiment with the NVIDIA GeForce stuff. But if you go to game filter, you actually can create your own custom profile. You can have it, by default it's off, but you can see I've created a profile here and you can see the differences in the coloration of the game and how that the darks and the contrasts and different things actually stick out greater and better. Not only that, but if you really pay attention, it's much more detailed, it's less hazy, it's sharpened. And I'm going to show you these settings and what I'm running. And I'm able to see rose skins a lot better now. I'm so glad one of my buddies DESIIPHER showed me this. So if you want to create a new filter profile, click one of these profile saves, the styles that is empty. Obviously I have my style 1 set up. Go to 2 or we'll go to 1, whatever. Click the plus sign and you're going to want to add one of these categories. And what that does, for instance, if we go to mine, if you add say brightness and contrast, what it does is add all of these settings in here for you to adjust. And so what you want to do is add each one at a time. So if I wanted to recreate the profile that I'm running right now, if you want to run what I'm running and you like the way this looks and what it looks like on stream, you need to go in here. We're going to add sharpen, brightness and contrast, and color. So we're going to add sharpen, brightness and contrast. We're going to add, what do we got? We got sharpen, color, brightness and contrast. So let's go add color. Let's add sharpen. Okay. So now we have all three. So that's how you add them. And then what you do is you click the down arrow boxes here to expand them. And you're going to manually go in here and set all of these settings. You can see that even though I've added these categories and it changed the way the game looks, it is a lot different from the way this one looks. And that is because you want to change your values. And we can go through these one at a time to these. Compared to over here, which will expand, sharpens at 50 and ignore film grains at 15. And I actually liked that. So I left 50 and 15. You can notice that when you start to do this and you slide it around, the details, for instance, on the front of the truck, they get real blurry over here. And they get real sharp as you go to the left. So 15 was about right. 0% was a little strong, and that's the film grain. The sharpening is even more so with the detailing on the truck and now the clarity of it. It's way too much at 100, and it's real good, and it's way too blurry at 1, but at about 50, it's like perfect for me, and I'm liking around 50, 51. And so I'm going to leave it right there around 51 and 15 on film grain. So you can see going to the right-hand side on this gets blurry. Going to the right hand side on this gets real detailed but blurry. So if you have both of these things to the left, it's going to get real blurry. So I'm going 15 and 50, 50, 51. That's what I like. And compared to the stock one on color, you're running 20, 30, 0, 0. And on my profile for color, I'm running 0, 0, 0, 46 vibrance. I just liked the way it looked. It's what my buddy's also running, and it comes out a lot better with the darks and the blacks. Let's take a look now at the brightness and contrast. So we're running exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, and gamma. And we're going to run 0 exposure, 30 on contrast, 20 on highlights, 30 on shadows, and 0 on gamma. So 30, 20, 30. That's what the default is. What we're actually going to run, excuse me, if we go to brightness and contrast, 0, 8, 6, -30, 0. That's actually what I'm running. So let me give you a full snapshot again of my settings. Sharpens 50, ignore film grain 15, exposure 0, contrast 8, highlight 6, shadows negative 30, tint 0, tint intensity 0, temperature 0, vibrance 46. Now, this is just for my monitor. This is for my monitor. This is not for everybody's monitor, but this is a good basis to go off of. And these are 3 great filters to start looking at: sharpen, color, brightness, contrast. And these are, you know, these settings that I'm using here are something that a guideline is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying these are 100% correct, but they're working for me on my monitor right now. I'm still adjusting as I go, learning exactly how I want these. But hey, feel free. I hope this helped you guys out a lot. Definitely helping me out when I'm playing games, seeing those difficult to see rose skins. Even this skin as Wraith is very dark and hard to see. The in-game overlay seems to be working fine with the game on PC right now, and these filters I'm going to tweak and adjust. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you up to date. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you can see things better in the game. I sure can. And I'm Draco Ray. I'll see you next time.